You used the classes in the system.drawing namespace to create a basic Captcha image in lesson 12.9. In this lesson, you will add code to make the image harder for an automated system to read. You will then display it on the page and test its functionality. To begin, open the .NET Expert project from your Sample Files folder. And open CaptchaHandler.cs from the Captcha image folder if it isn't open already. This is the HTTP handler that will create and display the Captcha image. At the moment, the code simply draws some random text onto the image. This Captcha image would be better if it was harder to read. Add the following code to the end of the process request event handler. Pen line pen equals new pen brushes dot black 2. You are going to use this pen object to draw lines over your image. You've selected a black color and a thickness of 2 pixels. Pen objects are used to draw lines, while brush objects are used to fill areas with color. Now add the following code on the next line. Graphics object dot draw line line pen 0 randomizer dot next 0 25 120 randomizer dot next 0 25. This code uses your pen object to draw a line from a random point on the left side of the image to a random point on the right side of the image. Note that the graphics class isn't limited to just lines and text. Using the advanced features of the graphics class, you can manipulate images in any way imaginable. Now add the same line of code again to draw a second random line. 2 random lines will now be drawn over the top of your Captcha image, making it significantly harder for an automated system to read. I have tested this technique and found that the resulting images could not be read by OCR systems. However, OCR systems may improve in the coming years. If you find that spammers are able to read the Captcha images that you create, you could refine them in the following ways. You could write each letter in a different font. You could write each letter in a different color. You could add more randomized lines. And you could add a background to the Captcha image that contains several different colors. Using the skills that you've learned in this course, you should be able to achieve all of these. Next, you'll need to add some code to output and display the image. Add the following code on the next line. Captcha image dot save context dot response dot output stream image format .jpeg. This code saves the image into the web server's response. Image format .jpeg comes from the system.drawing.imaging namespace. This will save the image in JPEG format. Now finally, add the following code on the next line. Context.response.end. Now that the image has been saved into the web server's response, it's good practice to end the response so that nothing else can be added to it. You've done this previously in lesson 12.2. View Captcha.aspx in your web browser now. The image is displayed, but you still need to add code to the Confirm button to check whether the user has entered the correct code. You may recall that the Captcha image's text is saved into the session object when it is generated by the Captcha Handler class. Close your web browser and open the code behind file of Captcha.aspx. Now add the following code to the Button Confirm Click event handler. If text box captcha answer dot text equals session captcha dot toString label result dot text equals correct, else label result dot text equals incorrect. Now test your code by viewing Captcha.aspx in your web browser. When the page loads, enter the text from the Captcha image into the text box. And click Confirm. If you entered the correct code, Correct is displayed. It is useful to be aware that Google offer their own captcha control called reCAPTCHA. It is likely that you have seen this while browsing the internet. Google offer an ASP.NET Web User Control that allows you to very easily integrate reCAPTCHA into your web applications. If you don't want to go to the trouble of creating your own captcha system, reCAPTCHA is an excellent alternative. Close your web browser now and close Visual Studio. You've now completed Lesson 12.10, Create a Captcha Image System.